he managed to get to Masters and still feed. That's amazing. That's skill. Okay, once again, another analysis replay. This one's going to be a Nemesis jungle that he goes 8, 6, and 9 in. It's a 28-minute game. He's currently in Plat 2. How do you think you played? Overall, I made a few misplays when trying to follow up on a lost engagement. My mid and duo lane lost the early game really hard and fed the enemy. I did my best to help them back in, but in the end we had 0 team playing since nobody other than me even tried making... I can't read the rest. But that's fine. And whilst it's going to feel so what aspects of the game did you struggle with? I've extended some engagements and tried to get the kill 1 to 2 times, but I should have let it go. Let it go. Let it go. I know that feeling. What aspects of the game did you feel comfortable with? Ganking overall, farming, experience splitting. Cool. Well, let's watch it through and see how this one goes. We're in. We've got pretty much standard jungle build. Nothing too exciting to write home about there. How long did I say this game went? I think it was 36 minutes. Was it not? Was it not? It was 36 minutes, right? No, 28. 28 minute, boys. Oh, the invasion. Ooh. How are we going to handle this, boys? Right. Question 1. What are we up against? We're up against a Bakasura and a Tyr. What have they got? They've both got Hog. Dun dun dun. What have they got? Speed buff. So what does that mean? You're both even on experience. What have you got? Hercules does not have Hog. You just use your Hog. Oh, you've not used your Hog yet. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. What do we do here? What's your game plan? What's your game plan? What do we think about this situation? Level 1. Let's work out what they could have. You know that you have your 2. Good start. Do we know what Hercules has got? I don't know if he used it on the count. Let's go right back to the beginning. Watch this bit again. I want to see if he actually does use anything at the beginning. Let's not cheat and look at the others. Let's just look at you. Watch it again. Right away. Right away. Let's see what happens. I guess he uses an ability. Okay. You've got Driving Strike and you've got 2. You've still got Hog as well, though. Dun dun dun. Now. You've got Driving Strike. You got your 2. You should be. I want to call it Slice and Dice, but I guess it's not. It is Slice and Dice. I'm right. Okay, you're up against a Tyr. What skills could Tyr possibly have? Fearless, Power Cleave. That's it. Fearless or Power Cleave, and he's not going to be able to change stance. What experience have everybody got? Everyone's got exactly the same experience because you've all done one camp. What could Bakasura have? Eat minion. Jump, Butcher Blades. What does he probably have? Think about how quickly they got over here. Think about how quickly they got over here. If they're invading, they've probably still got Hog. At least one Hog available to invade, right? So how could they have got all the way over here that quickly? With the speed buff already taken, what's he got? Eat minion. Not seen it yet, but I think it's got to be Eat minion. Where is he? There it is. He's got Eat minion. Across the way, though, we also see Tyr took Fearless. The reason you should expect Fearless here is because of the fact they're looking for the engagement. The Power Cleave does more damage, and it'll more than likely hit at least one of you. It's a 60, but the Fearless chain is better for CC aggression. Keep you all busy while your buddy hits on them. So, what have you got here? Driving Strike, and you're slow. Could you kill one of these two if they engage? Yeah, which one? Which one do you go on? If they want to fight, who do you fight? Who do you fight? You fight the backer. Because all backer's got is Consume Minion. He ain't got anything other than the speed buff to get himself out of the engagement. If you get a slow off on him, that's going to hurt him. Driving Strike connects with him, that's going to hurt him. You don't have to fight this, okay? You don't have to fight this. But one thing you can do is definitely stop them from invading it. I don't think they can steal this one away from you guys. Is it good invade from them? Because this is a comms thing as well, because you don't know whether you want to fight as a team or not. Let's find out what you actually do. I think you just give it up. Shouldn't know, because you still got Hog. If they want to tank it, let them tank it. Remember, he's got Eat Minion. Focus backer, focus backer, focus backer, focus backer, focus backer. Backer should always be the target there. Get out of the jungle camp range. This was good. This was good. You reset the buff. They don't get anything out of this engagement. Back to farming. Now, the game plan should be... Oh, push hard, push hard, push hard. Let's go. They've gone to the buff. You know they've gone to the buff. You should be pushing this really hard right now. Hard as you can. Hit your 2. Take the jungle buff. I would scream take this jungle buff right now. Because you know they did that blue buff and they've used that hog that they had available. For sure. For sure. Should we drop this one down? Hercules comes. Good call on rotating for this one. Bring it down. Leave. Back to lane for the next wave. That's fine. Be very careful here. Now, at this moment when you're leaving here, honestly, if I'm brutally honest, by the time you've left this lane, there's another wave of experience here. You probably should have saved for this wave. There shouldn't have been a rotation there from you. You were too late to rotate mid lane to get the farm because the farm's already gone. You could hit these minions and then leave. You'll still get some experience from that by just tagging them before you leave the lane. I probably would have called for that one before doing anything else. What button are you? I keep losing you. There we are. I probably would have stayed for that minion wave, honestly, before going for anything else. Why? On top of that, because Bakasura is actually the jungler, okay? Bakasura is still in the lane because Tyr went back to base. So you soak an experience in that lane means that you technically stay even with the Bakasura because Bakasura is getting that wave more than you. He got solo experience as well. It's another little addition that you have to take into account with this. Drop the card low. Drop the card low. Gonna heal back up. And we're gonna have to base now. Okay. So at this stage of the game, and the decision to back when you did, you kind of have to back because you're low on HP, right? You could do the other back harpies as well, but then you'd have to back then, and then you'd also have to be ready for mid harpies, which you wouldn't get there in time, because by the time you've walked over to here, drop these ones down, and then based, you're probably looking at like 245 minimum. These will take a little bit of a long time in the early game for Nemesis to bring down, especially without Hog and with the current skill setup she has. So I agree with the idea to base, but the issue is that right now on the map, you should know Bakasura is going to get a big lead on you because he managed to farm up most of that wave. He's going to go here. You're 3, just under 3. Sorry, just under 4, should I say. Bakasura is just under 3 as well. But he got that extra minion wave. He would have stayed in the solo lane for that wave because it was there. You would have been about even, I feel. Probably still a little bit behind, but you would have been in a better position than him. Right now, though, he's the one with the lead. So we go back to base, we get boots 2 online, which is grand. A ward and a health potion as well. Start these back harpies, that's fine. 2 minutes 50, look at the map. 2 minutes 50, look at the map. 2 minutes 50, look at the map. Let's think right now, where will we be going if we are looking for a jungle camp right now? If we're looking for these harpies, where are we going to go? Well, on the map right now, we can see that Sylvanas and Rama have already got a kill in lane. Actually, I think they've got 2 now. Is it 2? Yeah, no, Poseidon got one in mid as well. Oh, brutal. So Agony just died in mid. And your dual lane's pushed under tower. Are the left-hand harpies a risk for you to try and go for alone? Yes. Is it worth you trying to go for the left-hand harpies? No. Why? Because you're probably going to die there. If you're going to go for a harpies, which one should it be? Probably rights. If you're not going to go for a harpies, where should it be? Left lane. Or mid lane and farm the wave. You're going to get experience in one of those two. Contesting the mid harpies is not necessarily the best call. I'd look for the farm now and just pick up a full minion wave somewhere. You're probably going to be able to get mid lane here. I like the call. Don't go for the mid camps. You're too far behind in terms of your team not being here to do anything. Careful using your dash like that. Now, the thing about using your dash is that they can see you using your dash, okay? Because of the way your character will move on the screen. And they can also see you because of the minions. They can see your character move on the screen here on the minimap, but they can also be watching you while you're doing that. So they know your dash is on cooldown. Good players will know that your dash is 14 seconds long, and it takes a while to come up. So what could happen here? Well, Kraken could go off. I don't know if he's still got Kraken, because he might have just used it already in the last engagement. I'm not sure if he does. Can we click on him? No, we can't. Rip. Yep, but he could have Kraken. I guess he's not got it. No, he's not, because he's just burning it on Agony. But they could burst you down and you had no escape. Bakasura could hit 5, cripple you, and you've got no escape even then, but it wouldn't matter about the cripple, because you can dash anyway. From the wave, you hit level 5. check one of the camps and go, yeah, alright, they're down. Not a surprise to see. Good rotation for this Rama here. I don't mind the rotation here to support what we're waiting for. What we're waiting for. Are we shit talking? We're talking the poop, aren't we? We're talking the poop. We sat talking poop. What we doing talking poop? What we doing talking poop? This should be a kill. Should be a kill. Oh, he's just a hog down. You're still gonna get him. You tried to take that kill, which I'm okay with. Okay, I'm okay with you trying to take that kill. The reason I'm okay with you trying to take that kill is because that you're the only one on the team that hasn't fed. Like the dual lane's fed, the solo lane's fed, but it was a Jubalonke. Don't do that. Don't take the kill from a Jubalonke, because Jubalonke needs those kills for his passive. It will help him out more in the lane by killing him off there. So he does go down. You do pick up a kill. An assist rather, and you did some work. Red buff's coming up soon, speed buff's coming up soon after. Your speed's going to be a little bit slower because you didn't use hog on it, so you should know red buff's coming up sooner than the other one. You tried to ward the Gold Fury sort of area here. I do this ward as well, and I don't really like him. I'm kind of like Blair. He's kind of like, I want to cover gold, but I want to cover the exit to the lane as well. Pick one or the other, honestly. If it's going to be cover the entrance to the lane, it's either up that way further to cover the rotation there, or it's this way further to cover the rotation from here. If it's going to be for the Gold Fury, just slap it right bang on the Gold Fury, you know? The in-between ones, they're not as good as they are. I do them too, so I can totally understand your mentality of why you're doing it. Problem is that you've ganged that lane, and they're going to get into a 2v2, which should be fine in, honestly. Oh, he just got pulled. He just got pulled and then he dies. Wasting a lot of time here. We're looking for a gank on a tier. Right, you're looking for a gank on tier who is under the tower. A gank on tier who is under the tower at level 6. Wait, really? It's a tier. You don't even have ultimate. How long are we going to sit here? Are we typing again? Oh, we're not typing again. The poop talk needs to stop, Baron. What are we doing? Uh-oh. You missed your two. Well, ultimate for ultimate. You farm some minions. Where are you going? What are we doing? Wait. This, I don't know what's going on in this game, but it feels like the BM game of BM games. That's what I'm calling now. It's like, hey, let's all talk in chat. He should be dead because that fearless. That should be it now. It should be ripped. You 2'd the minion wave. I'm not sure why. If you 2'd him, he's dead. Because your 2 alone would have done enough damage for that boulder to really finish him off. Then this happens. He sits here, and I'm guessing he's typing. He doesn't look at the minimap. You see the minimap. You see this rotation coming in. Retreat, retreat, retreat should be spammed now. Nope, he was typing. Now what are you going to do? I'm confused by what your game plan was there. You had nothing, yeah? You had nothing. Could you have killed this Poseidon? No. In the end, all you do is press 2 and then walk away again. That's you should have just left already. Your speed buff's up. We know this speed. No, it's poop talking again. Gosh, darn it! Stop with the poop talking. Listen, boys and girls, and children of all ages. Okay, this is not something I do normally during these games, but we're gonna do this one. Hi. Now listen. In your games, and things are going wrong, you poop talk your teammates. Morale drops. It doesn't help anybody. It doesn't help anybody ever to sit there and start typing smack in chat. Hercules just did it because he was upset about Nemesis's gank. Nemesis had done it over in the duo lane where the Jubalonke was, and then she did it again under the tower. What you do by standing still and typing is you waste seconds on the map. Every single game. You waste seconds on the map where you could be getting farm, you could be getting experience, you could be rotating. Instead, you're there typing away like some sort of amazing god on your computer. But you're not really a god, are you? Well, you are technically in game, but it's not the same thing, you know? Typing away, you're not doing anything. You're wasting time. You lower morale of your team. You're not getting any experience from it. You're not getting any gold from it. And what's the enemy team doing? They're all high-fiving with the VGS system going, you rock, you rock, you rock. VER, that's all they're doing. VER, what are you doing? Why did you go in there? I was not in a position to gank. Can you please stop the feed? The feed is bad right now. Please stop Feederino. Oh my god. Oh my god, when you came in for the gank, can you at least land one ability? Lol, 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 lol. Crack into the face. Ha! You should look for the rotation. There's a ward there. I can see how the game went on in this one. Stop. Okay? Just stop typing. There's no reason to type. If other people on your team want to type, let them type. Just don't respond. You don't respond to their typing, they're probably going to type less. If you really get annoyed by their typing, they keep typing, press the tab option right there on your screen. Click that button. It's a mute button. Do that, you'll win more games. You know why? Because you're actually farming and earning experience and not sat there poop talking. Goodness me. Anyway, back to the game. So, you get a bit of free farm in that lane now. The reason you get that is because the Hercules died. Speed buff's available, then straight after that you should be going for the blue. Straight after that you should be going for back harpies, then red. There's a full jungle to clear now. Drop the blue, 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 leave the blue. Harpies are up in mid lane soon. Why is this fight? Why is this fight? Is this risky? Okay. Don't mind the decision so much. You shouldn't be continuing to go aggressive here. He's still going to have his jump available. This was a good fight, because like Agony did some good poke damage there. You can see Sylvanas is low on HP. Kraken should still be on cooldown because of the engagement in solo lane. Hercules is pushed here under the tower here. This should be a fight for your team now. This should be a fight for your team. You should be looking to fight this one. Or at least get one of the Harpies. Good decision to rotate for the lefts. You should know that they're going to be up. Awesome. Get these ones down. That helps you out on experience. Go mid lane and farm that wave. Help out Agony a little bit. Kraken on cooldown again. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. That's a kill. 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 Oh no! No! What am I doing? No! No! The dream is collapsing. How could we have played this differently? Let's look through it. Okay, so you hit with you hit him, 92 mana. That's your last skill that you've got available is the slice and dice. Okay, what I probably would have done right now is instead of walking up to get the autos, I guess you thought you would have had the damage to do it with that. I probably would have looked a little bit further over this direction ahead of him. You've got speed buff. He's also slowed. Get ahead of him, and then you can just stand still and use the auto attacks to stay out of tower range too. Because whichever way he runs, he has to run through you at the same time as Agony's trying to hit him in the back. Instead, you just stay on his side, which means that that last hit should have hit him if you had walked ahead of him. That's all I'm trying to point out here. That last hit would have hit him if you'd walked ahead of him, because these minions would have been on your back and not on your side on, where you could run through them like he just did. So if you just walk ahead of him next time and cut off his path of escape, you would have got this kill and you would have still lived. Well, not necessarily still lived, because you're going to get hit by the ultimate. Bad news is you lived. The dream is collapsing. Like, oh. One of those games where everyone's talking the smack, I guess. But he's not helping out your team at all. Are you alive again? Yes, we are. What did we buy? Gonna go for Igval. I'm guessing Igval's a good item on Nemesis, honestly. The extra penetration you get from it is good. You're still going to want to get Jotuns as well. But I'm okay with Igval just because it'll help you out with penetration, attack speed for clearing your jungle without having to use your abilities as much. It's a good item on Nemesis. Jotuns, though, you're still going to be wanting this in your kit. The reason you're going to want Jotuns is because it gives you cooldown reduction, gives you power, gives you mana. All tasty, 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 good treating things. Really? 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 Just spent. Where are you? Where are you? $6.56, you die. 6.56, you die. All this time watching. All this time watching. All this time watching. 6.56, yeah? 6.56. 6.56. Respawn. 7.17. Boots. Finally bought now. Why was Boots not bought beforehand? Why you were dead? What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? We're waiting for gold? Why are those items not purchased already? Why were those items not purchased already? I know why they weren't purchased already. You know why they weren't purchased already. What's this? What's this? What's that? What was that? You're telling me you sat typing through the whole of your death, respawned, then bought your items, went into lane, and started typing again? You want analysis of this game? Remove every key from your keyboard other than the ones that are related to an ability. You can have tab, you can have W, A, S, and D. You can have 1, 2, 3, 4, and what are the other two? I think it's R and T. Let's go with R and T. I think that's right. You can have those keys, okay? Everything else, I want you to get a knife, right? And just grab your keyboard and flip the keys out. Every single key that is not related to the game of Smite. If you play jungle though, I'll let you keep the J, U, N, G, L, and E, okay? You can keep those ones too, so you can type that one in when you go into the game. But other than that, just flip the keys out. Stop talking. Stop the poop talking. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, fine. You can have F1 to F4 as well. Somebody just messaged in chat. You're doing it again! Oh, I'm gonna have an aneurysm. I'm gonna have an aneurysm. You're going to give me an aneurysm with the amount you're typing. But you dare said, oh my god. The amount of times you talk. Baron Deer, we're stopping here because already I think I'm going to die by watching the rest of this game, Baron Deer, okay? You need to stop the typing. I want to point something out to you right now, okay? I'm going to do this very, very quickly because it's not stopping it because there's things that you can still work on. But the number one issue you've got in this game already is the amount of poop talking you and your team are doing, okay? We're going to go really far back here. Where am I now? What time are we on? 2 minutes ahead. Right. Back, because it was before that. Back, because it was before that. There it is. So. Level 4. We're typing right now. Just to be clear, we're typing right now. What's Bakasura off to go and do? He's off to go and do back harpies. He's actually going to earn experience. What are you doing? You're busy sat there typing instead of getting the kill already. Could you be getting experience and the kill in this duo lane right now? Yes, instead you're sat there typing. What's going on? You're still moving to go there now. What's happening over here? Bakasura is earning experience. You're putting yourself behind by doing that. Okay? You could have been there for it earlier. You could have got an early wave of experience. This guy should have already been dead. Done. Step 1. First mistake. Step 2, second mistake. Tears under tower and we're hanging around chatting. I don't mind you waiting there. I'll be honest, I don't mind you waiting there because waiting there is fine to make sure they all come out of base. Okay, to make sure he comes out of tower. We run in the circle for a bit. You run back to your tower. When you're running back to your tower, what are you doing running back to your tower for? Typing. Why are we running back to type? Because we're too busy typing. What's Bakasura just done? In the meantime, Bakasura's gone back to base and bought items and is coming back on full health and mana. What are you doing right now? Are you in an experience? Are you coming back from base? No, we're typing. Why are we typing? We should have farmed that wave already, but we're not farming that wave. Now we have to stay and farm the wave. What's Bakasura doing? Bakasura's earning more experience elsewhere on the map. Has his speed buff up as well. What are you doing? Farming the wave that you could have already farmed. It's going to happen again in a second. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it, and this is where I lost the will, I think. You die. Right now you're typing. I know you're typing because we discussed this and the fact that you're not buying items. We'll even hold tab up. What's Bakasura doing while you're typing again? He's getting kills. He's getting farm. He's getting gold. We're just keeping an eye on this because we can see we're not buying any items. No items being bought. Still no items being bought. Still no items being bought. Respawned. Now we buy items. Now that we've got out of base. Pause. We bought our items finally. We dash out of base. You stop. Here. There it is. We're typing again. What are you doing? Not getting farm. What's he doing? Getting a Gold Fury. Stop with the typing. It's not going to help you out. You ate Lobster. Lobster can BM to the world and back and still be a good player. He knows what he's doing, okay? He still farms. He still gets experience at the same time as typing. Take the keys out of your keyboard. Come back, Baradir, with a better replay where you're not talking all game in chat. We're already 7 minutes into the game, right? And already you spent more time talking and typing, and that's the one thing I've picked up more than anything else than I have of anything else that I could look at to go through your replay. This game's not going to be a win based off the fact that you're all typing to each other. I can guarantee you that one already. Good luck in your next games. I'm sure you can send me in a better replay than that one, Baron Deer, but you totally know why. You totally know why you lost this game. And it's already down to typing and arguing with your teammates. Arguing with your teammates, you're not going to win, you know? Same old, same old. Same old, same old. Are you in chat, Baron Deer? Are you in chat? Not seen a replay like that before.